INFP's relationship with routine and habits is complicated. It feels stifling, doesn't it, to have this like thing that we have to do. No matter how we feel, we feel like we're held to do this thing, but maybe we wake up and we're like, I don't really want to do it. Maybe it's that time of the day and we're just like, I'm not feeling it right now. So we have this push and pull with knowing that we want a routine in our life, knowing that it would be helpful to have it and to do it and to follow through, and that our days make our weeks, and our weeks make our months, and our months make our years, and our years make our lives. And depending on how we act, from the day-to-day methods that we choose, that's a strange phrase, depending on how we act day to day, our lives will be different, right? So what can we do about it? Well, I want to talk about 3 different points as I'm walking to some place that I think will be quite relevant for us. So the first one, and these are all coming from things that I've learned through the Evolve community and through my own personal practices. The first thing is to make sure that the habits that you are attempting to implement are small. A very recent example for me is I wanted to start doing more push-ups. I used to do a lot of push-ups, and then I hurt my wrist and I just kind of stopped, and a bunch of other excuses happened. And so I was like, I'm going to start doing more push-ups. But instead of I'm going to do 200 push-ups, 100 push-ups every day, I decided I'm going to do 10 push-ups. And then when I get okay at 10 push-ups and I do it regularly, then I'm going to start to do more push-ups. Okay, and I just continued to add on more until eventually I hurt my wrist again and I had to stop, and I'm getting back into it again. So the point here is that it's important to start small. Okay, don't start with this big, huge goal. You can have the goal, but start with the thing that you are more likely to continue to do, because the best habit that you can create for yourself is the one that you're going to actually stick to, right? And then you can add more on from there. Within Evolve, we set these goals every month, and a lot of people, and I constantly remind all of us, myself included, a lot of us want to start at the end. We want to start I go to the gym 4 days a week and I write, 2 pages in my book every day, and I do this and this and this, and it's just slow down, calm down, work on the little thing, and then you can expand it from there. Okay. The next one is something that's really helpful, and you might have heard about this if you've done anything related to or read anything related to habits before. It's to make it easier to do, make it more inevitable, make it inevitable that you do the thing that you want to do. One of my mentors, proxy mentors for many, many years of my life, Eben Pagan, talks about inevitability thinking. So what is the thing that I need to do so it will become inevitable that I do the other thing that is likely going to require more willpower? So if you want to drink water in the morning, put the water out at night so that you wake up and you kind of have to walk past it, right? And then you're just more likely to well, fine, okay, I'll drink the water. I don't know why I chose this path here. There's something else too. I distracted myself. That's okay. Make it more likely that you will do the thing preemptively. Okay? So for going to the gym, set out your gym bag and stuff earlier. Get another set just in case, so that you're not faced with that well, I don't really feel like doing it now and it's time for me to do the thing. I might as well just open up my phone and research a little bit, and we just distract ourselves, right? And that's not good. You don't want to do that. So do habit stacking, or also inevitability thinking. Habit stacking, the other variation of what I was going to talk about here, is to make it tied to something that you're already doing. Okay, so like if you want to say affirmations in the morning, you want to give yourself a nice boost of positive talk and change the track that is going on in your brain. Okay, well, you likely, hopefully, already brush your teeth in the morning. So, when you're brushing your teeth, look at yourself in the mirror and say or think those affirmations, right? Or, you want to walk more. You already make YouTube videos, you as in me. So how can I tie those together? Oh, I could walk and record the videos, right? So tie it to something that you're already going to want to do or that you're already doing, okay? And the third one is to infuse it with everything. All of the things that I talk about pretty much in this channel is to infuse it with your emotions, infuse it with your values. Okay, why is it important to you? Like really, what is the purpose of you doing this habit or wanting to install this habit? If you cannot answer that, filled with emotions of who it's going to impact, why it's important to your life, what's the bad, really, really bad thing that happens if you don't do it, then you're probably not going to do it, right? So make sure that you tie it to and infuse it with something that you care about. If I walk more, then I'm going to be healthier. If I'm healthier, then I'm going to have a better time with my family. That I'm going to be able to play with my kids for longer into their lives. And I'm going to be healthy, and I'm going to help them get good habits too, right? That's important. That makes it more likely for me to do it too. Okay? So this is where we are. This is Nukui Jinja. Okay, this is a shrine here in Tokyo, and I'll walk this way. So the reason why we're here is because I feel that habits are these little rituals that we do. These little rituals, these little things that you just kind of do as part of who you are, part of your belief system, part of what is important to you. Let me see if I can get a better shot over here. So I'm not going to disturb the people here. Okay, I think that's inappropriate, but you put money in here and you ring the bell. Hopefully you can see it. And you close your eyes and you pray, make a wish. And it's just something that Japanese people do. Not everybody, but most Japanese people will go to shrines or temples to pray at certain important times throughout their lives. Maybe the New Year, Hatsumode, you have everybody goes to the temple. Or graduation or getting into a new job or something like that. There are specific times that people do it, and it's because it's tied to their identity. It's tied to something that they feel is important to who they are. So your rituals as well should be the same. Okay? This is a habit, a routine that is tied to your beliefs about who you are and who you want to be, your identity, and all those wonderful things that you are going to become and the impact that you're going to have on the world. But it's a beautiful, beautiful scene here. I love it. So let me know your thoughts, your struggles, your successes with habits as well. All right, good luck, have fun. Oh, and if you want my help more personally and the help of a community, we got 65 people now. Go to evolve.geekpsychology.com. I hope to see you there and to be able to help you more directly one-on-one. All right, good luck, have fun. Peace.